Market Guru. I'm Raghu, and let's discuss about market for coming week and understand what is the important levels where we can understand and take trades. So before I start the video, please subscribe the channel and hit like buttons once it is done. And There is a link is given for LIC Blue and Zerodha in the description, so one can open your free trading account and start trading with us every day, which is our personal trading group. Cool. Then before I start the video, I would like to tell everyone that entire global market sentiment is very in a downside, so trade very carefully. If you're not confident enough and if you're not able to take any good setups, please don't trade. It is not like that you need to trade every day. And majorly if you are observing the crude is going in a breakout levels, it is ready to give a breakout, and if crude is going up, then it is very difficult for us to stay in the market for a small time frame, which is in a very bearish setup for the bank nifty. And coming to Monday, what we are looking at Nifty is basically completely on a result based market. And if you are observing SGS Nifty right now, it is in a little positive, and the global market is also little positive. Positive means they are not in green, but yeah, they are in a positive note because they recovered their losses as of now. So let's see how Nifty and Bank Nifty will move Monday and next complete week, where we can see some of the levels where some good momentum is happening. So if you observe on Friday what happened, that market was giving a range bound move. This particular two zones where market was giving exactly momentum and exactly at the PCR level support, it was taking the particular bounces. So now what is the levels for Monday? So if market is breaking this low, then we can see the first target of around 16,330 in a Nifty. Second, little bigger target because there is a support is around at 245 only as of now. The third, the bigger target would be 16,200. Below that, if market goes below that, this is for a weekly view. If market goes below this level, then we can see further downtrend till 15,900 or 900. Yes, 900. And we can see 15,850 also, but I don't think so that much market will give up, because market is started giving little good bounce here and good volumes are generated here. The upper side momentum, if market is giving a small gap up opening tomorrow, because I expect a gap up due to Reliance very amazing result, and Mindtree and LTI is getting merged and all this good news, market might give a upside momentum on Monday. And above this particular zone, we can see a first target of 473. If market is breaking this 16,500 again, then we can see the first target of 16,519, which is a very small target due to PCR support. Second target we can see directly to 16,600 is a bigger time frame target. Before that, we have a small hurdle at 16,539. If this breaks, then we can see good upside momentum. And if we can see, if there is a momentum towards 16,598, then we can see gap filling activity till 16,680. Maybe Monday or maybe this week expiry, we might see a bounce levels if good support coming from global market. So these all the levels for this entire week. If anything goes below this, market will crash. Above this, market is in very normal condition, it will hit back the new highs. This levels are for entire week. So if I am not uploading any video every day, also you can follow this levels pin to pin, it will work exactly. And for daily views, I will try to upload everyday video, or I'll upload intraday targets in my WhatsApp group. Coming to bank nifty, so crude oil was given a breakout that day, but yeah, it was not able to hold any profits, and it started giving up profits in the end of the session, what we observed. So in a bank nifty, what we can see, bank nifty is also made this both range for the week and last week, so last session basically. And if we can see below this zone, if market is opening on Monday, sorry, we can see the first target of 34,430 and the second target of 34,304 and the third target is 3400. So we can, market might test these all zones in a lower end, and upper side what we can see, market is 34,830. If market breaks this high, then we can see a further momentum of 34,900 and 3500, and final will be gap closing activity 35,200. And bank nifty is it at very crucial support or resistance, so trade very carefully, and keep watching at what is US 100 is doing, what other indexes are doing, like Dow Jones, US 100, or SPX. These all things you need to keep a watch, because they are the one which will give you a good momentum. Example, if I am checking at US 100, let me open the chart for you. In a 15-minute candle, it made actually a good I'll remove all the indicators once, otherwise you will not understand what I'm exactly talking here. So some of the indicators I use for some of the different particular charts, because every indicator will not work in every charts. So if I am opening in a 1-day time frame for a US 100, so let's see what US 100 is doing. Wow, US 100 is exactly staying at the very important support. Again, if this breaks, then we can see downfall, but I don't think so it will break, because always it gave up bounces from this particular zone, and we saw amazing upside one side rally from these levels. So keep a watch at this particular zone. Second, I can see, let's see US dollars, what dollars and INR is doing. So again, this is again making a trend line here. So if it should break this particular trend, it is in a breakout zone now. So if particular breakout is giving a downside momentum, if it is a rejection, then we can see good up move in our index. Otherwise it is very difficult time, because it is already at 76.95, which is at very high levels now. It should come down to 74 or 73 to see a good momentum in particular stocks. And there is let's see how Dow Jones is doing once, and I can tell you what exactly is happening next week. Dow Jones also at the level, because if Dow Jones break this particular levels, then we can see a big crash in market. Right now, if you are observing, Dow Jones is again staying particularly at the very important support or resistance area, where always it is trying to give a upside momentum, then it came down, again a momentum, again from here it got rejected at 67 now. So Dow Inc is very important to understand how the industrial is going in a different way. Let's see SPX Nifty, or okay, well, let's see SPX 500 or SPX which is 500 index. So here SPX 500 again staying particularly at the support or resistance. This is a very important zone. If crack down happens, then we can see further downfall. So let's wish that it should take the support as a very crucial, and from here it should give a bounce back. Cool done, guys. That's all for today and for the week. So ensure that you trade very carefully in this high volatile days, and I suggest all the newbies not to trade, and hold your position as it is. And very important thing is that without stop loss, please don't trade. Stop loss is very much required in every trades. You can always re-enter again, but a stop loss is must. Every stop loss has to be there for a 2% of your capital. Cool then, guys, thank you so much. Please watch all the videos in the channel. Please subscribe and hit like button if you like this videos and the content. Thank you so much, guys. Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.